Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show, and we are Hotline, and the show is about transforming lives one story at a time, and we have a number of people from all walks of life who come and share their stories of transformation, and we have just a wonderful woman on the line right now. She is the author of The Flourishing Woman. Please welcome Mandana Attarzadeh. How are you doing today, Mandana?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for dropping by to share some great things about what you're doing. So we'll get to it, and I'm going to just ask you to tell us about what you've done in the past to prepare you for what you're doing today.
You know what? It has been a life journey, if I want to be exact. I was born and raised in Iran, and I was initially trained as a medical doctor. I did have my private office, and I practiced medicine for 3 years. And then I came to the realization that I wanted to address the root causes of ill health rather than just, giving prescription and advice to people. And that brought me to the social justice field. And I didn't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I took a 10-year of career change journey back in Iran, and I voluntarily decided to move my career to health promotion and community development, which is what I'm doing right now. So to me, having a social impact and social contribution is essential for women to having their life. That was one piece. And the other piece was my own life journey as a woman. I grew up in Iran, as I said, and there was a lot of restriction and limitation in Iran for women. And, there was a lot of negative things about your body image and the way that you look and how you should look, you're supposed to look. And I had a struggle because most of my life, I had a bigger than average body size woman, and I didn't like my body image. I didn't like myself. I felt unattractive on many occasions. So it took me a long journey to work on myself. And, when I immigrated to Canada, everything kind of boosted. Whatever I was doing, it boosted. And I through different things that I did, I learned how to love myself and how to be very happy and very fulfilled with who I am, no matter what size I am and how I look and my age. I'm in my 40s right now, and I'm way more happier with my body image from what I was in my 20s. And definitely I'm way heavier than this. I don't think I look younger than that age, but it's just about how I feel about myself. So these pieces brought me to the concept of having a woman who wanted to have a social impact, who is happy and fulfilled with who she is. And the energy that she radiates, it's the energy that attracts. And femininity and being a woman is all about attraction, right? So that was the concept that just kind of moved me toward writing my book, The Flourishing Woman, Live a Life of Passion, Purpose, and Beauty by Unleashing Your Feminine Power.
Fantastic. All right. So how long did it take you to write this book?
I'm still in the middle of writing, to be honest, but I think I'm going to be done in the next 2 or 3 months. It took me long because I was in the middle of a lot of life struggle. My relationship ended, my 20 years of marriage ended during writing that book. And that was a very tough time for me. I have all kinds of challenges. I had health challenges. I had relationship challenges as a newcomer, as a new immigrant. I had all kinds of a struggle for surviving and thriving in Canadian society. So all those things put me on a bit of hold, but I think I managed to go through all those.
Excellent. Well, I'd love to know, you talked about the purpose for writing the book, and what are a couple of lessons you want people to learn when they read your book? What is the intention for the reader? I think
the main intention is for reader to get in touch with their feminine power, to get in touch with their feminine beauty, because everyone is beautiful. Everyone has the beauty, no matter what size, what age, and what body figure they have. Every woman is beautiful. It's just a matter of finding that beauty inside yourself and radiating that energy from the outside. And that brings you the attraction. the attraction, love attraction. You want to have relationship with men. You want to have, even in the job you do, in any kind of work you do, having that feminine energy radiating from you helps you to get what you wanted to achieve. So just having feminine energy is just not about the relationship between man and woman. It's way beyond that. Even you look at the strong feminine leaders, they use that energy, they put that energy into using what they do for the world. If they are peace building, if they are leader of a country, if they are leader of a party, for the strong one, you see that feminine. And as the stronger they are in bringing up their feminine energy, they can produce more. That's how I look at it. So what I'm trying for the reader to just find that beauty and that power and that femininity inside themselves and bring that out and give that gift to the world. That's the purpose for me.
Okay. So you're saying there's a shift then of what energy is being exerted. Like the masculine energy, would you say it's not working and it needs to be balanced with a feminine energy?
Definitely. Everyone should have a balance of masculine and feminine energy. But what I'm noticing in today's world, in many women that I see around myself, they've forgotten about their feminine energy. And you go to job, to workplaces, to job. Most of the structures and things are put in the place in a way that toward the creating more masculine energy, which is definitely a needed energy in the world. That's the energy of achievement, goal setting, all those things. But for a woman, it's essential to combine those two energies. So usually the feminine part is the part that is forgotten, that is ignored. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to help women to get in touch with that and balance that with their masculine energy.
Okay.
Is that
am I clear? I understand what you're saying, but just to be clear, can you describe some of the qualities that people would consider feminine energy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some of the qualities, like I would say intuition. Intuition is something that every woman has. And if you get in touch with your intuition, a lot of mental problem that we are experiencing in modern world will be resolved. Something that I did for myself, when I learned to get in touch with my intuition, I was able to manage the anxiety that I had. We have a family history of anxiety, and I was always prone to anxiety. When I learned to get in touch with my intuition, that anxiety just went away. And it took me a journey to learn that. It wasn't just happen in the moment, but that's, I think, something that every woman can learn. That's one example. The other thing is about beauty. Women's power, to me, feminine power is about attraction. There is this like male power is about you get out to the world and you put the energy there. You make things by your putting the energy out there. But for feminine energy and for women, it's more of attraction. You get things by attraction. So you don't have to do really a lot, go around the world and do a lot of, you can just do it with your energy and with your attraction and get people to do what you want in a positive way, not in a negative way, right? So getting in touch with that and many other qualities like beauty, the changes that you make with your beauty in the world. You look at the celebrities, people who are really famous, it's all about their beauty. And beauty is not just how they look or what they wear. It's about the energy that they attract and they just kind of radiate from themselves and attract people to them. So those are the qualities, or some example of the qualities that feminine means to me.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you for that clarification. And how has your life been transformed by this movement that you've created?
I feel way more fulfilled, way more attractive and beautiful. I think I mentioned that earlier in the interview, that now I feel way more attractive, way more beautiful than when I was in my 20s. And it's about my energy. It's not about how I look or I'm younger or anything in that range. And I always get inspired by Maya Angelou's poem about women's beauty, phenomenal women. And the way she describes beauty is not about how you look. It's about when you walk into the room, you bring that energy with yourself. So I feel I'm developing that energy in myself. I already have it, and I'm working on it to increase. And that gives me a lot of fulfillment. life challenges are a lot more than what they were 20 years ago. But I just move through them with grace. I handle them and I enjoy my life. That's the transformation
Fantastic.
I feel in my life.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, how can people connect with you, Mandana? How can they reach you on social media?
I have a Facebook page. It's called the Flourishing Woman. Facebook.com/The Flourishing Woman. If they just click on that, they can get to my page. They can like my page. They can see my posts, and that's how they can find me.
Wonderful. Now we're looking forward to having you live at the Nikki Clarke Show in front of a live audience. I know they're going to love, hearing what you have to say and making authentic connections. And we're really grateful to create that platform for everyone to engage in. So I just want to thank you again, Mandana, for your time. You've been listening to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show on We Are Hotline, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to noon. And you've been just listening to the author of The Flourishing Women, Mandana Attarzadeh. She is, making waves in the literary world and out there in the community, trying to change mindsets and out to allow people to embrace their feminine energy. So I want to thank you again, Mandana. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch up to you very soon.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.